Time now for the morning rush. We are seeing the moments an off-duty police officer found himself accused of being on the wrong side of the law. On December 3rd, a New Mexico State police officer pulled over a pickup for speeding down I-40 in Albuquerque. After a field sobriety test, the officer learned the driver, Edgar Madrid, is also a New Mexico State police officer. Madrid was arrested for aggravated DWI. APD is investigating a shooting in southwest Albuquerque. What we do know is that officers were called to the area of Central and Tingley just before 10 last night to reports of a shooting that injured the passenger of a vehicle. That person was taken to a local hospital and was last listed in critical condition. The state's Office of the Medical Investigator is working to learn what caused the death of an inmate at MDC. Bernalillo County says the jail's medical personnel and a UNMH medical team performed life-saving efforts on a 32-year-old woman Monday morning. She was later pronounced dead. Zoe?
We're looking at a very dry end to the year of 2023. Today is going to be a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday and significantly calmer. Wind chill not going to be nearly as big of a factor today as it was yesterday, with that gradual warming trend continuing throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend ahead of us.
A card draw has officially decided a tie race for an elected office in Valencia County. Tom Nelson has been officially declared the winner of a seat on Rio Community City Council after drawing an ace of hearts in a game of high card draw, beating Jim Winter's 5 of spades. Nelson is expected to be sworn into office on January 8th for a 4-year term. Free tree recycling stations in and around Albuquerque are ready to take that real Christmas tree off your hands. You can bring the tree into one of 4 locations to be turned into mulch. Now, you must remove all ornaments, tinsel, and plastic bags before dropping it off. The service is available until January 7th. The city's Department of Senior Affairs will be collecting firewood from prescribed burns and delivering it to seniors in need. This year, some of the firewood came from clearing dead trees out of Coronado Park earlier this month. Seniors living in Bernalillo County can call 505 or Bernalillo rather 764-6400 to request firewood. Zoe?
Our Metro Threat Index for today is only at a 1 out of 10 as we're looking at those colder morning low temperatures, but other than that, really not much to worry about weather-wise this afternoon.
Last night marked the final full moon of the year, also known as the cold moon by some. In North America and Canada, the Mohawk tribe coined the term cold moon in reference to the cold winter temperatures that coincide with the last full moon of the year. The December full moon is at its highest point in the sky and is above the horizon longer than any time of the year. Well, calling all bird watchers, Abiquiu Lake needs your help in counting eagles in the area. The Army Corps of Engineers will hold its annual midwinter survey January 6th from 9 until noon. It's part of an effort from the National Wildlife Federation to index wintering bald eagle populations in the lower 48 states. Israeli forces in northern Israel are on high alert as attacks from the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah continue. After a recent airstrike killed IRGC commander, Iranian leadership vowed a harsh response. Yesterday, Israeli Chief of Staff Herzi Halevi announced the IDF is expanding ground operations in central and southern Gaza.
Now let's get a look at that morning drive. Maps look to be clear. Things seem to be flowing smoothly. No major accidents or slowdowns. Tracker is headed east on I-40 near San Mateo. Again, it's a pretty easy morning commute. Enjoy a beautiful sunrise to kick off the day.
Well, a sword-wielding group of teens from Seforia Matana Fencing Club are making headlines for their love of the sport. The group of 2 girls and 6 boys have been learning and practicing fencing since 2021 after they were given free space to practice. Now, many of the young fencers say their goal is to become champions for their country's national team. Good luck to them.
Time now for the 5 facts. At number 5, Albuquerque Metro residents can now take their real Christmas trees in for recycling, keeping them out of the landfill. 4 locations will be accepting trees now through January 7th from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. People are asked to make sure all ornaments, tinsels, and plastic bags are removed from the trees. Last year, the program helped to keep 6,400 trees out of the landfill.
Coming in at number 4, the city council race in Valencia County came down to an ace of hearts. Tom Nelson won his council seat in Rio Communities near Belen after he and his competitor tied in the November election. After a recount, both candidates still had 302 votes each. So to break the tie, Nelson and Jim Winters both drew for highest card, with Winters drawing the 5 of spades. Such games of chance are required under state election law in the event of a tie. Zoe?
And at number 3, we're looking at slightly warmer temperatures on the way today. It will be a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday, anywhere from 3 to 5. But the biggest impact today is the lack of winds. Yesterday's wind chill was pretty aggressive across the state. Today is going to feel a lot more comfortable, and that warming trend is only going to continue throughout the rest of the week.
At number 2, APD will now once again be able to conduct use of force investigations on themselves. As part of a DOJ settlement, the department has used an outside team called EFIT for the past 2 years to conduct use of force investigations on higher level cases. The external team's most recent report found that Albuquerque police have made great strides in reforming its internal affairs force division. EFIT will continue to look at backlogs of use of force cases. And coming in at number 1, a New Mexico state police officer is accused of being on the wrong side of the law after being arrested for DWI. On December 3rd, state police pulled over a pickup that was speeding down I-40. Body cam footage showed an officer questioning the driver, who was later identified as Edgar Madrid. Madrid has been with state police for just 4 months. After a field sobriety test, Madrid was arrested for aggravated DWI. As of this morning, he is on administrative leave and he is still awaiting trial.